our residents are hard at work as well. Thanks to everyone, work is progressing nicely. We've lost a lot of people, but we're moving forward. That will have to be enough.
Hello, Miss Charlotte. I'm a big fan of yours. I especially like that article you wrote last year about Fontaine's stray cats. But if you don't mind, could you not emphasize our role too much in your report? It's not charity we're doing here. We just happen to share the same interests as the Spina.
I get where you're coming from.
That would be fine.
Oh, you're back too. How are things?
We finished laying down the construction materials. It'll be another hour.
Huh? You're in?
Well, her reputation's greatly risen after that whole duel business with Miss Farina. So
There's too much to consider in the reconstruction of Poisson. The Spina has need of more decision-makers.
Oh, wait just a moment. Do you mind me asking a few questions? You know, about how you felt before the duel.
Forget it. I'm sure you can find a...
I see you're the same.
well, if we're talking about doing things for my sake, you might...
Of course I will. I'm not gonna let him off that easy. All right, then everyone who wants to be in the photo, gather up.
How did it go? Was it a good shot?
Not bad. Your addition really helped the composition of the picture. All right, hang on a moment. Let me snap a few more shots. All right, that should do it. I'll be back here later anyway, so let's call it a day.
You're very quick.
Speed is of the essence when it comes to the news. And also, not to brag, but I'm pretty good at building connections. Who knows? I might eventually get that interview with you after all.
Wow, you really do have that...
I'll hazard a guess that this is how you got that interview at the Fortress of Meripede.
Whoa, you're well informed. Let me make a guess too. I asked Sijuin, wwho told Monsieur Nervillette, and he...
That's a very complete information.
In truth, all Monsieur Neuvillette asked me was, I told him that it was best not to speak too soon.
You're right. I've got to treasure every moment I have with them.
Stay safe now. And tell me if you hear anything interesting. I'll treat...
Wow, guess we're here again, huh? There's a real nostalgic...
Looks like you've been missing us.
Duke! Did you come all the way to the entrance to greet us?
Of course. I'm here to welcome you and our dear Miss Charlotte, whom our good head nurse...
It's an honor to finally meet the much-rumored Duke.
No need to thank me. But that said, I shouldn't be the focus.
Of course, of course.
All right then, this way.
Hey, no need to be so Miss Charlotte.
It would seem that Miss Lorvine doesn't want her face to...
Sir, please don't say things like...
But it looks like dear Mr.
No, I just... This is my first time...
Now, I might not look it, but I actually did meet Mr. Edwin once. And I'll be honest, the boat that brought about a miracle, the ark that saved the people... Still, if I might ask, where's that
Huh! Looks like Charlotte's trying to get herself another...
I have to apologize, but that ship is presently in the bowels of our factory. I'm afraid...
Really? Well, then in that case, could I have an interview with...
You already know my answer, I'm afraid. Best you interview our head nurse instead. Or perhaps you'd like to take another photo of this...
Did you really have to use the word couple? Well, then, 2 solo photos.
Is my hair messed up? Please, someone help me have a look.
Things sure are getting pretty lively here. Oh, seems like everyone's here. Would any of you like to try this?
Ah, Siegeween.
Hey, Miss Charlotte. Why don't you, sure. Come on, Miss Siegeween, over this...
Sure. Do I have to smile? So, how have things been at the...
Same old, as you can see. Fontaine's undergone some changes.
Other than that flying ship, I got a tattoo.
That's why I decided to let the interview go through. We should direct more public...
You're too kind, sir.
I see. Lots of things happened that day, huh?
He sure did win the...
I'll tell them that there's good news.
Oh,
What change can there be? The fortress will keep chugging along, and so will mine. As to what Miss Farina's departure will mean for the nation, and if our laws and governance will be transformed, we'll leave those to...
Hey, everyone. The photo shoot's done.
Good. In that case, let's call it a day here.
Thanks for your cooperation. Come on, Traveler, let's go. Till next time, everyone.
There'll be a next...
Maybe. Who knows? I might write a story about the underwater factory. All right. Last stop, the docks.
let's dance.
Navia mentioned that she stayed in touch with Linny and the others after working together. Apparently, they...
Traveler, Paimon. Ah, and Miss Charlotte, too.
Would you like a magic pocket?
What sort of gadget is it?
It's a wondrous bag that can be used to carry many things. The water level has returned to normal, but if you see any of your things floating around, you can use this.
Trick a friend. I wonder...
You could just make a friend like Fremine here. Isn't that right, Fremine?
Is this what you meant by I'll help?
To be honest, that sounds pretty sweet. Could I have your contact, please?
Lynette sure is working hard to help Fremine socialize.
He was the one who proposed doing this. He even wants to assist in our magic shows.
Yes, I was planning to first introduce Pear as an assistant, and later Fremine himself. In the future...
That said, would anyone want to see a diver escape underwater?
Oh, it'll work out. Every journey begins with the first step.
Lynette, could you come...
Got it.
My, that Charlotte is rather perceptive. She got rid of everyone. Father says that you did a great deal
That's all right.
Oh, I guess you have after Lady Farina.
A diplomatic gift?
Yes, it could have been done. Furthermore,
That's...
I would agree. I suspect you'll have...
But back to the...
They say that he's returned to Snezhnaya to...
That's true. When you think about it, we've had loads of...
So shocked by such a simple switching of sides?
Father!
Well, what do you know? Come to the docks to see how...
Are you going to take the Gnosis back to...
That is our duty as Harbin. Don't be too preoccupied with sides. The goal of the Fatui, switching my masks, is something I've always... Well, that depends on many things. As for you, I very much look forward to our next collaboration. Good things cannot be achieved alone, and you've proved yourselves to be great partners. A vision? All right.
And that's a wrap for me. Huh?
Greetings, Miss Journalist.
Hello. If I'm not mistaken, there are diplomatic channels on the...
That is correct. So forgive me, but I will not be able to serve as a subject in your article. However, feel free to write as much as you'd like about our dear magician.
I would...
The sea breeze is quite pleasant.
Farewell, Father.
Oh, she has such an intimidating presence. I didn't even dare to take a picture. Thankfully, I've already wrapped up all my pre-scheduled...
Don't be too nervous. Why don't you take a magic pocket before you go? Here, Traveler, Paimon, you take one too.
To move things about?
That's right. I guess this must be All right then. Well,
Guess we sent Charlotte, huh? Should we go see what Neverlette's doing? As long as he's not so busy that he doesn't have time to chat anyway.
Cases are alike.
The entrance to the fortress! Ooh, he really is there! So, you really are here, Neverlet! I didn't think you were going to...
Really? Oh, In any case, you came at a good time. I was just considering reaching out to you to set up a meeting.
Aw, Paimon! Alright, let's have it then. How was Fontaine actually...
It is strange how words can often leave a bitter taste in the mouth when it finally comes...
Whoa. So that's what happened? Fossilord destroyed the divine throne of the Hydro Archon and restored your power to you, transforming. But Paimon still doesn't quite get what you did to save the Fontanians from disaster.
For me, the authority of the ancient dragons refers to absolute control over the Fontanians were incomplete humans born of Egeria's use of the power of the primordial sea. But so long as those In other words, when I gave my
Focalor must have counted on you to make that decision as well. Your verdict was the key to making the prophecy appear to have come true. Yeah, and in a manner of speaking, Focalor finally managed to fulfill the original.
It seems from your expressions that you still have more things you wish to ask. Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it. I have investigated his case along many avenues, and I have learned that he once fell into an unknown chasm when he was young. But whether it be by sentiment or reason, that should not have been enough to consider. As for the judgment passed by the whether it was due to that liability by his...
Guess Focalor. Hang on a second. Back when Fontaine...
Life as always.
Yeah, Lynette said the...
In truth, even those Osea...
Paimon...
Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it. Lady Farina. I related Focalor. She simply said that she was tired. Having said that, she then packed her things and moved out of the opera house. Not unlike how an You need not worry. I will make arrangements to ensure that she will not want for food. In truth, I am somewhat happy for her. But now that she no longer has to play the role of Focalor the Hydro Archon, she can finally...
What about you then?
After Focalor passed on, this matter will directly affect our trials. After much careful consideration, I've decided to take over its role in our courts.
Looks like you're still considering stuff from the perspective...
As an elemental dragon, there are indeed many things that I must do. As such, before I attend to my... Additionally, the Hydro...
That's true. Wait, but the various mechs...
As I am now, I have full command over New Musia, and it can serve as a complete substitute. Another reason.
Wow. This ancient dragon...
Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
Oh, that's right! You've given it...
Leaving aside their intentionality, the two Fatui Harbingers have indeed done much for us. Their sole remaining goal in Fontaine, the Oratrice has ceased to function. As such, it has lost all. If the Fatui have impure... Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it. You will soon be heading to Natlan. I'm afraid that I have little talent as a travel guide, so all I can do is... As far as I'm aware, Natlan can be...
A nation of dragons?
No, I suspect that I would not find myself welcome. Unlike ancient dragons such as myself, the dragons of Natlan have undergone long years of development and evolution. Natlan is also the nation of war. War ravages those lands like... There is one other piece of information I got incidentally from my negotiations with the Knave that I believe maybe you... The Harbinger known as the Captain has thrown his hat into the endless ring.
The Captain... Sounds like a real tough customer. Seriously,
I suggest that you fully prepare yourself before going to Natlan. In the meantime, ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
Hang on. When we spoke to Linny earlier, we guessed that there...
No wonder the House of the Hearth is the Fatui's. So regarding this specific issue, I was just... In truth, I exchanged some further words with that lady named Skirk after sending you two back to the surface. It went something like this.
Well, we're going to head topside to see what's going on.
What next?
The all-devouring narwhal isn't here. I can finally catch the scent of... It is the authority of the planet's primordial dragons. But with something very similar to... I'm sure I've encountered something like this before.
I do not know what you...
Of course, you should have the...
Remains? Well, that much is true, but I fear I have never...
I've been training with my... It is only natural for... Regardless, to live in itself is a
What do you mean?
No need to fret.
This third
Master never meant... If you're interested, though,
Next time, you believe we will meet again?
I do.
That's what she told me.
The remains of... So that's what the...
All the same, assuming that there was...
And she said that...
If she speaks the truth... I guess that you might already be familiar with this concept, but that means that the Gnosis, which are exceedingly element compatible... I wonder, does your body...
Like being able to use a... No, let's not think about this stuff. Comparing the Traveler to the dead Third Descender and all. That's what you say, but this...
I too believe it unwise to make too many blind guesses.
All right.
Yes.
But... she...
I suppose that would be the mystery of a god's will. I suspect not. But once in a while, I too would guess that if wishes, life flows like water, and rain is the final answer. The water levels may sometimes tilt one way or another, but the rain falls fairly upon all. And what ultimately is the difference between the rains that fall upon...
Guess we can rest a bit.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
If the Tenryo Commission won't assist in dealing with the thunderstorm, the consequence—
It's not that we're
Exactly.
Hey, Toma! What's going on?
Hello you two. We were just talking about what an
Greetings.
Ah, so they're friends of yours. I'm Master...
Well, the Tri-Commission's work used to— but recently, we all understand if the Shogun needs some— Yep, that's the one.
What? So her will's changed and she wants to destroy you? Oh yeah, you're right, which would also...
Considering Liu, a lot of people now believe that the thunderstorm is getting...
Right, so—
Unfortunately, the Kujo clan is... Everyone knows that
to put it simply,
If Miss...
my lack of ability.
Don't blame yourself.
Yes, you're right. Okay, Toma, let's...
I suppose—
I'll come with you, Master.
No need.
Oh.
If you think about it, both if things carry on like this, people will start... Don't know for sure.
sounds like you guys know— You know, everyone's worrying about— Thank—
The way Paimon sees it, there's only one person who might... Let's take a trip...
I wasn't expecting to receive VIP shrine visitors during downtime. So I suppose you're here just to visit me? Then again, I suppose you're so tell me.
We heard the Shogun... Rumor has it that the thunderstorm is a...
Since the battle,
What?
her power was already... The defeat was a heavy... Oh, the poor thing.
You expect us to believe that a god would throw a temper tantrum over something like that?
A seeks eternal... I don't know that... I have heard about the thunderstorm, though. As to the cause, it is... I am the only one... But tell me, why should this concern me? Here is the pass.
Thanks, Mika.
My question was in... Oh, and...
The Almighty Shogun has requested solitude.
Oh, we've got a pass.
Don't be ridiculous. Lady Guji never gives her pass permit to another person. Not even a steam. Guji is only authorized to hold that pass permit because of the trust that the Almighty Shogun. Wait, this is authentic. Understood. Then as the Shogun has ordered, I must not stand in apologies. Please proceed. Since the Shogun is resting at this time, please be especially respectful and make sure your behavior is impeccable.
Look how she's pacing back and forth. Don't you think she looks a little anxious?
How did you get in? Trespassers are to be eliminated at once.
Wait, no, it's us! Oh, we made amends, didn't we?
Denied. Use of force. Anyway, be gone. Do not disturb my solid. That is of no concern.
What do you make of this? She's acting strange, huh?
This body has no need of rest. But I am an assistant to the one within.
Paimon gets it. So this... But why? Surely you going about your business doesn't interfere. She's got plenty of space in there. Seems like it would be...
I do as she wishes. I can say no more than this. I cannot. In my current state, even if I went out, I am currently unwilling to deal with any business. It has been forbidden.
What should we do? It feels like this conversation is going nowhere.
Ah, it's you two. The Shogun can't do much at the moment. Come straight in. It's not your first time. I don't see what there is to be so...
So, is the Shogun...
Don't worry. The Shogun's not broken. Currently, the Shogun is unable to handle any business and cannot appear as me. So the easiest solution was to announce that I am resting. As I said, I need to think about Inazuma, but the Shogun is still running based on her old rules. I can't allow her to make any mistakes.
Have you tried turning it off and on?
No. She was not created. Furthermore, I had even predicted at the time that I may wish to modify the Shogun's operational rules at some point in the future. That's why the Shogun... For now...
Oh, Paimon! Huh?
I see. So the thought...
You can fix it!
It's just a minor error. This kind of thing was bound to happen. A small modification to the Shogun should fix it. Don't look at me like... Yes.
It's fine. Just as long as you can...
But there is no urgency.
If everyone's... And who...
You mean... leave the plane of Euthymia? It's unnecessary. All right, then. Oh, since the...
What?
I have my ways. I would never subject myself to imprisonment voluntarily.
Oh, great! Then there's nothing to worry about.
Tour guides?
Someone to show you...
There's a familiarity to the scent in the air and the firmness beneath my feet. Now, time for a change of pace. Where should we go?
To the liveliest place in town!
Is this the marketplace? It's a far cry from how I... It's... What is the almighty
Isn't there?
Well, what did you expect? The almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance in town? People are gonna freak out a bit.
Patrolling the streets is the Tenryou Commission's job. The Shogun has a lot of Additionally, the Shogun has no need.
So...
Why? It's not.
It was more the ordinary people.
People still use Mora in commercial transactions, I assume.
Yep, same as ever. Just as shiny and just as hypnotic. Wait a second. Hey, are you saying you don't have any Mora either?
Of course I don't. There is no need for commerce in the plane of Euthymia. If I ever need something, I can simply have one of the commissions bring it to me. Wait, what do you mean, either? Anyway, people seem to be behaving in a very orderly fashion. I don't see the liveliness you spoke of anywhere.
People aren't exactly gonna let their hair down in front of the almighty Shogun.
What is this stall selling? I don't believe I've ever seen this before.
Shogun, excuse me.
It's all right. Relax. Could you tell me about the items?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki, dango, and milk, and so on.
Huh?
It might sound odd, but it is in fact. You see, many of the stores in town are already very well established. So my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience. For example, the focus is not.
Oh, Dong. I said relax.
Actually, it came to me by chance. A friend was, but there were, so I thought I'd.
A chance combination.
The almighty Shogun wants to try?
Nice.
Yeah, it's definitely a drink, but it also...
It's a little bit like... porridge? But the resemblance is only superficial. Anyway...
I'm very glad you approve.
I imagine that an item as delicious as this dango...
Well...
Huh? So it's selling...
Because most people aren't willing to give it a try. I'm not saying the almighty Shogun has unusual tastes.
Ah, I see. Well, that can be fixed. I'll just have the Yashiro Commission or...
No, almighty Shogun.
Is it? I just want them to try it. It would be a shame for them to miss... Oh, I would no. There's nothing like dessert for improving one's mood. By the way, Miko mentioned that she founded something called the Yai Publishing House. She's always bragging to me about it, but it's difficult for me to really imagine without seeing the place for myself.
Sure! Let the show begin.
Shogun! Almighty Shogun!
No, not...
Apologies.
She just
The almighty Shogun wishes...
Yes. Any
The Yai Publishing House's novels are mostly targeted at the general public, and the content is all kinds of
I'm just here to try something new. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over again.
In principle, you're absolute.
It'll be fine. If there's anything the Shogun doesn't understand, we'll explain it to her.
Well, there are some,
Okay. Huh. I know. Take this one, for example. Is it true that hilly churls grow stronger from eating sunsettias? Well, surely it's
just a
narrative device. So it's made up? What's the point? Also, I'm fairly certain that hilly churls can't write stories. So
Paimon's starting to understand Kuroda's reservations right about now. How about we choose for you?
All right, then. I have high hopes.
All right, leave it to us. This could be a pretty tough job. Let's see what we're up against. Paimon only skimmed through, but Paimon can tell this girl has loved the main character with all her hearts and... Yeah! The plot is really... With a premise like this, Paimon thinks it might be best not to bring this one up with A. We might get the author in trouble. Well, if... What a strange someone like that could easily become the top martial arts pro in the world. You do have a... That's all of them. Let's try to explain them to A.
The Almighty... Huh.
the looks on your faces tell me you found some good story. Goodness. Are people in... Even though the Where is he now?
What about
the antagonists?
So what do you think? Do you like the stories?
What I take from these stories, back when I decided to... in accordance with... But the fact is that both the food and the... I disagree with your... But the truth is right.
And that's exactly what... Sure, it's not this...
Yes. Thank you for inviting me out. This trip has been quite... This may be an... I've seen a lot, and it's made me think...
Ooh, great!
Take a photo?
It's okay. I'll protect us.
So...
We're taking a basically.
Okay. So what exactly... I see. The more I think... How should I pose? Help me out here. It should... Okay. I'll try that. All right. Well, I'll leave the decision to you. Casual. How about this? This all right. Well, I'll leave... This doesn't feel very... me. Is this okay? All right. Well, okay. I'll try that. Okay.
Let's pick a... of you.
Wow, but she doesn't seem to be able to move or talk. I thought it would. The pose is exactly the same, and so is the scenery in the background.
That's what makes it so...
Hang on. So, the one in this photo, if it's not me, then why does she look exactly like me?
Okay, that's way above that. Hey, that's...
Of course I do.
So then...
Well, I'm still me. There is no doubt about my existence. I am me, the Shogun, for...
In that case...
Then, how can I ask Inazuma and everyone who lives here to remain unchanged? Everything I have encountered... Based on what But it would be incorrect to conclude both the vision... Perhaps...
Sounds divine, and that means...
Master Kamaji!
What? Oh, that's not a...
Ippei. Is that...
Yep, let's find out... Hey, Ippei! What's the matter?
Ah, it's you. Huh? You must be looking for my master, Kujo Kamaji? I am very sorry, he's not...
It's okay. I'm not here to see him. We just heard you calling out.
Yes. Master Kamaji still... In fairness, he does, but for some reason...
Kujo Kamaji.
That's right.
I have heard that things are quite tumultuous with the Tenryo Commission at present.
Forgive us, Almighty Shogun. The Kujo clan's reputation... So...
Surely they would be...
Actually, the meeting place is...
Takatsukasa.
Yes, that's why, Master Kamaji... I've searched all over the city. He really hasn't returned yet. Yeah, I thought of that possibility. No need. I'm not as smart as...
Let's go see what's happened with me present. Besides, this has only come about because I failed to make a time...
Thank you so much. Let me mark out the look.
I wish my sister could play hide and seek with me.
I'll keep this close.
Whoa!
I can't think of a reason anyone would want to build a structure like this deep in the mountain. I feel something that doesn't...
Huh?
We should proceed with caution. The Kujo...
Okay.
Something is not right. We must remove all those who stand in our way.
To the ferry. It's my lucky day. Finally, How's this? To the ferry.
Let's dance. Let the show begin.
Let's get to see my lucky day.
There is no escape!
To the ferry. Finally, verdict is... To the ferry. Finally, to the ferry. Let's get down to business. Spring blade! Finally, to the ferry. Lucky day.
Illusion shattered!
Scatter!
This'll pack a punch.
Let's dance.
To the ferry. Finally, Let's get down to business. To the ferry.
Let the show begin.
There is no escape!
I'm ready! Over! Cheap tricks!
Ready, steady, go!
Got something for ya.
Fall before you win! One strength suffice.
I'll protect us.
Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish!
Propagate!
Yes.
Let's dance. Look, it's Kujo Kawaji. But who's he with?
Almighty Shogun!
Shogun?
Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan. Explain.
Oh, we're just discussing some minor issues that have cropped up in the Tenryo Commission recently.
And these minor issues warranted the secluded location and the hiring of Ronin and Kairagi to keep guard?
Well, there's been a lot of turmoil lately. It was just that—
Silence. Descendant of the Kujo clan.
All right. I came here intending to negotiate, but it turned out all they were interested in was a written confession from the Kujo.
A written confession?
Yes. A statement acknowledging every crime committed by the Kujo.
All factual statements, of course. Not a single one of them.
I can't deny that. But it also emphasizes the Takatsukasa clan's These are all—
Says who? Why, you two—
I'm just stating the facts. I'm sure the almighty Shogun can discern the truth. All the Takatsukasa clan is trying to do is make themselves look good, so they'll be first in line to replace the Kujo clan. Why else would you push a—
What are you talking—
I believe—
Don't listen to his nonsense. I'm sure you're well aware of the major failings of the Kujo clan. Surely you, of everyone, knows. Now—
You are quite—
well,
Then the situation— The first Tenryo Commission— If you want me to— Do you not know how to— Here you are Well, never mind. Does not a single—
I will challenge you.
What?
Descendant of the Kujo—
I realize that, even when I was— But that was as far as I accept the Kujo—
To be brutally honest—
Yes. But if nothing else, just as the show— Then please, this is my last—
This is patent, but I accept. The Kujo clan's honor was forged with courage, tempered with integrity, and shines beyond life and death. Show me whether your blade can bear the weight of your name.
Ready to learn. Almighty Shogun.
Another anomaly in eternity. Nevertheless, it appears that the Kujo honor still courses through your veins. Kujo Kamaji is wounded. Descendants of the Takatsukasa clan, you may not have the courage to challenge me, but I trust—
Yes, of course. I apologize.
I had heard that the Kujo clan is no longer fit to shoulder the work of the Tenryo Commission. However, following this duel, I have decided to— In the meantime, I expect the Takatsukasa clan to continue supporting the Kujo clan.
As you instruct, so it shall be.
Finally, if you still think you can copy the Fatui strategy of providing me with deceptive information to produce flaws in my— You will see me appear once again as I have done today. Only—
Understood. Thank you, Almighty Shogun.
That will do. I will have the Okus come with me. Let's find a quiet place.
let the show begin.
You think so? I thought I was rather accommodating. I do believe the Kujo clan, he has shown me how some things remain that I also have.
So what's next?
Not a chance. Still, the Shogun does not. I have much to contemplate in the days to come. I think I'll leave that to the Shogun. The greatest threat, as I said, but I've made up my mind. This has.
Absolutely. If you enjoyed your trip, we should get you out again sometime.
No need. Also, please stop making it sound as if I somehow need the Okay, my period of solitude will now continue, but it will not last too much longer. I will leave you humans to deal with any
Okay, see you next. Considering a lot of what happened, the only thing left to do is return.
Did you know? What a shame I didn't get to see it for myself. It's fine. So, that's the most.
Yeah.
To put it nicely, even deities indulge. Anyway, next time you wish.
What?
Because she is a god. It's not that gods don't need the company of. But you don't belong.
Recently.
The traveler would.
I will spare the pleasantries then. May I ask if you two are available to help? Well, let me go.
Rift Hounds?
Yes. The sacred Sakura is of tremendous good.
Is the 10?
Yes. Their main The Adventurers Guild is one of the key parts. You have our I will mark on your.
Relax. The sacred Sakura.
Ad Astra.
Thank you for
Ad Astra.
They're attacking the sacred Sakura! Stop them! Wow, there are so many of them! No wonder the Tenryo Commission needed help! Come on, travelers, you can take them!
Torn to oblivion!
Shogun?
Oh, it's you two. It has been a long time.
Okay, you sure made short work of them! That was amazing!
I'm making early prep. Last time we took a walk around Ina. Since then,
Makes sense.
might I remind you that I am recently. I considered this matter worthy of my attention. So I pursued them. If the Shogun... Precisely. But Rift...
A disaster?
Yes. Everything with the monsters... Their duty was to tear open a passage... That's an episode, but an excess...
Guess you can't argue.
Since we are both... From the traces they've left in the surrounding area...
Paimon feels so sick. Oh, yeah. This color. It's similar to the color when the sacred Sakura takes damage. Let's follow it. It should be this way. Let the show begin. Go, Barbara, go!
We are lucky.
This stuff that's flowing out, is it sap or something? And how come it's glowing? Huh? What's this? Could they be? But...
Let's search the area. Perhaps we will find out.
I can't go on like...
What happened?
Who are you? Run quick! We will defend Inazuma! You... beasts! Every Not right now. The Almighty Shogun is... I don't know how...
Don't worry. I'm right here.
It's... You're back! Please. Only the glow...
Calm down.
Over.
Look around you. There are no
What? But how? I saw them tear my comrade to shreds with...
Hey, calm down.
Huh. I think I understand.
Yes, thank you. Your Excellency. Thank you, thank you.
What's wrong with him?
He's gone.
Paimon can't even be...
If I am not mistaken, the sacred Sakura can absorb and an entity formed purified filth quickly dissipates and will be absorbed by the...
So the memories of the...
Yes. That soldier was one of the many thousands who made the ultimate sacrifice. What he was describing just now was precisely the disaster that happened in Inazuma. Yes. The disaster in Inazuma caused me but my friend, I could tell that...
So...
Indeed. I never had the chance to see her one last time. But even then... Yes. All my martial might was in vain. But... when I traveled around moving forward, just think of that. All those who sacrificed themselves back then gave their lives fighting for a future. As Inazuma's warriors of the... I will never...
He's taking all this pretty hard.
Leave them to me. Illusion shattered. Shine down!
Huh? Something seems wrong with A.
Why would you ask that?
Well, usually you'd pull out your sword and swish!
You are unduly concerned. Although I have some understanding of the situation already, I must be prepared for anything.
Makes the roots seem pretty badly damaged this time. Hey, the same light is leaking out again!
Furuyama?
Almighty Shogun, what brings you back so soon? I thought you...
Fighting a battle in a distant land?
Allow me to introduce Furuyama. Though blind, Furuyama is unparalleled in his ability to appraise tea.
Your Excellency, you shower me with praise undeserved. It sounds like the Almighty Shogun has... I'm afraid I'm unable to serve you any respectable refreshments on account of... After all...
What should we do?
I see. So most of the residents in this neighborhood have already escaped. They wanted to take... And now the Almighty Shogun is here. I have even... Imagine if this was something that even the Almighty... People flee out of a desire. But me, the Almighty Shogun often... Just listening to... One thing she always... So you see, as... It won't be long now, but I suppose it doesn't matter. Everyone says that Inazuma... Once this catastrophe is... Oh, goodness me. The Almighty Shogun comes to visit, and... One moment, I'll just... I hope the other... Really? But it's always been right by my side. I couldn't possibly...
Don't worry about it.
Almighty Shogun...
This place, leave it to us.
I can't decide what...
Where should we go to find a tea set? Having a cup of tea isn't exactly the most urgent thing to do right now. But at the same time, This lovely old man from 500 years ago has been through so much, and it makes Paimon so sad.
I'm also feeling very nostalgic for his tea.
Oh, why don't we go to the Kamisato estate? There'll definitely be a tea.
It's the Traveler. And the almighty how might I be of assistance?
I wish to borrow a tea set from the—
Police step—
Be at ease. I'm not—
No. I am your humble servant. I daren't think of my own convenience when the almighty Shogun graces me with her presence. I'll deal with it right away.
Well, it's not often we have the chance to chat.
Right.
I seldom had the time to drink tea, so he may well have had the philosophy of—
You and Muck.
Indeed we did. In her eyes, they are similar. When you came now.
Wow.
Makoto saw an ambition. Makoto was more—
That's,
To put it simply, I didn't understand. I suppose what it comes down to. Yes, it does. But in the last
Do you feel your
You have already, but not—
Almighty Shogun, I found a tea set. This one—
It's quite beautiful.
You are too kind.
It's all good.
Let us return.
He wouldn't have gone looking for a tea set himself. So, we didn't even—
The information held in the ley lines is complex and disorderly. Well, I've watched Furuyama brew tea on many occasions. The tea is ready. So many thoughts were racing through my head as I was brewing it. You're right. I've been reminded. Back at the Yashiro Commission, the events—
She died in—
Yes. Unlike me, but this time. The circumstance— Yes. She had already— It was there. Why did she— It was there, and—
That's—
When I returned to Inazuma, I was shocked to find that's exactly what everyone back then told me as well. That it had existed since no one questioned. In the end, I simply, with the help of the sacred—
This is all really hard to understand.
Yes. She had such a great— I once told, but even the tea, and it's time I came to terms with it all.
Oh, while we're on the topic, since you experienced the—
Sister? You mean to say that she was somehow involved in—
Based on what we've learned so far—
I'm sorry. I wasn't there for the whole thing. By the time— And also, my mind, so—
Oh, well, that boy—
With this last— Thank you.
We should go. Let's keep following the traces.
Very well. Based on my investigation so far, I believe this next pack of monsters should be the last.
show begins.
Once again.
Hey!
Illusion shattered! There is no escape!
Are you alright?
I'm fine. There is no escape! Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion!
Maybe you should leave this one to us.
My apologies.
Don't worry about it. We'll deal with the monk. Look, that's the same light again.
Where am I? Who are you? Almighty Shogun, you're here Are you injured, Your Excellency? We, the Shogunate Samurai, will defend the Shogun until the very end.
Come on, man. They're coming.
Don't!
Danger is our duty, man.
No need to.
Is that a vision?
It certainly is. I know the gods are omnipotent and their willingness to grant their power to if the Almighty Shogun isn't.
So that's how samurai of that era understood visions, huh?
Nobody knew where your excellency had gone, and we were starting to despair. But now, just the sight of you appearing before us, this hope is the light.
Everyone on.
We'll help too.
Huh? Affirmative, but watch your.
Protect the Almighty Shogun!
Retribution!
It seems like their attacks are finally over.
I've never.
Thank you all.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
You fought phenomenally. The monsters will definitely come back. And when they do, quickly, escort Her Excellency.
When everyone sees the.
Well, what
We will stay here and guard against the monsters' advance. We are brothers in arms. As long as we stick together, we can face any number of monsters.
Just leave it to us. But the almighty Shogun, no matter what...
Thank you all. I should not have left it this...
Don't worry, with you leading us.
Glory to the Shogun!
Glory to the Shogun!
They're gone.
It was both. The people sacked the result being that in the century you could take the... But even so, they are due a resolution.
Well...
Thank you for your comforting words. I used to think, but what Inazu... Even though I am utterly unlike Makoto, and can never become the person she was, I still need to do the things that she would have done. Yes, they are. As the Raiden Shogun they revere, I should not be the one to hold them back.
Well said.
Change will come, no matter how long. Now that we've dealt, I will leave the Tenryo and Yashiro Commission.
Alrighty then. He looks cool. She seems to... Huh? What's wrong? What's going on? Are you feeling unwell again?
It looks like the situation... No need. I need to go to the cave.
Why?
A battleground.
I'll protect us.
Let the show begin.
I'll protect us.
Yeah!
Take this!
We're finally here. The entrance should be nearby.
Whoa! Where'd the Torii Gate come from?
This is a place I once sealed off with my own hand. It looks like she will no longer allow me to.
Huh? What are you talking about? And who is... Where are we Whoa. This place... Look! Look over there! It's another...
We meet again, traveler. This body is an assistant to the one within. But it is, should the one within wish to stray from the rules, this body shall stand in her way.
Wait! Paimon knows that...
You have wandered the realm in my... You believe your present self has greater certainty than your... But have you really... I'm here to show you my... We are both warriors. The discomfort I would... As she indicates. Once I started entertaining the idea of change, I became hostile in her. But inside a realm of consciousness, though she is a puppet, the Shogun has her own consciousness too. When necessary, she appears here to confront me.
Hey, Shogun...
The rules I set, I would not try...
Isn't there any other way? Can't you talk it through or something? But...
My form is a symbol of supreme... It inherits every action, determination, only rule. Those were my thoughts when I created you. Now, you wish to make yourself... I am your past, the everlasting law, the guardian of eternity. And I am she who promised a dream to her subjects. Ride an egg. In the end, even the proud and mighty Oni Maiden was cut down and disgraced. Though your blade has been cleansed of her blood and filth, never shall it shine as bright as it once did. Pathetic. Evasion is futile. There is no escape. Now you shall perish! The Kitsune sakura blossoms that once filled the skies fell to the ground as pitch-black rain. As long as the ley lines glow, the relentless erosion of time will never stop.
She's completely recovered?
This one, a fleeting shadow. Ha! Ha! Inazuma shines eternal! The divine lightning that envelops all of Inazuma will fade silently into the clouds. There shall never be another. Never. For the rest of time. There is no escape! Ha! Absurd! Now you shall perish! Transcend all constraints. The eye sweeps the land. Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal! Euthymia crumbles before
Have you finally?
It appears your martial prowess has not dulled. But how long?
How the heck?
In this realm, she was built to resist erosion. Her will is stronger than any other living.
Then...
Maybe if I don't do this is my duty. No matter how long this battle may last. Months, years, centuries. And no matter how many times we must fight 500 years ago, here in the present, it is about time that I learned to trust them. I understand that. I fight, I vowed during my pass on my words.
Looks like we got... Oh, she was making sense. And maybe this is the only way to change the Shogun's rules, but still... Right? What if she gets too obsessed with winning, and she forgets why she's there in the first place? It could happen. And then she might... Yeah, is there any way we can cut down how long she needs to spend in there? Or, you know, help her win the well, whatever. Oh, but okay, well, first things first. We gotta find a way back in. Oh, come on, brain juice, don't feel time on now. Oh, you're right. Who knows if...
Someone's not in the best. I hope you realize how lucky you...
But you...
That was a figure of speech.
Oh, yeah, something really big.
Oh, okay, I see. Impossibly. You know as well as I do that she's always been like this. Why start fretting about... Rushed into... So you seem to be under the impression that I am able to... Aha! You're learning, little. All I know...
Because
Not just because of that. The nature of the space itself is different in some... Anyway, we needn't worry. First things first. Now then, to the outside. In other words.
So, it's...
Yes, no need. Everything is... This is precise.
What? Alright, well, I might sing it.
Suit yourself. Oh. Well, if you're quite sure, then of course... Oh, nothing. It just seems extra... By the way, remember to focus constant. Only a strong enough will can prevent you from being swallowed by... Well then, the door's open.
Hop on in. I'll stay outside and provide what's to... I'm placing my god in your capable hands. For my sake, and for Inazuma's, please. Bring her back.
Miko, you better know what you're doing!
That's enough chat. Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
Huh? You have returned. But how were you able to get back in? This is a duel to remember. It is as if we over countless battles had I made all for your You bring honor. Now these two. Then, let this be our final duel. The conclusion to that which began 500. Final duel? Stand back, traveler. I'm going to be the start of something new. The time our duels took to fight was long enough to witness the rise and fall of nations. The energy they consumed, great enough to vaporize the oceans and turn day into night. And the will they demanded, sufficient to penetrate minds and crush dreams. Yet, you have endured. I will endure forever! Witness the final cup! This I believed you... But a will that cannot be eroded. You need not... I know your... Yet, and whenever I think of this, I feel the blade that... I noticed it also. This power, this blade belong... It was at once... You have my approval. Your present will is not the product of erosion. From this day forth, I won't design any more rules that can never be changed. You used to represent my path. Makoto never saw me as a fearless... You truly have I understand. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow. The duties I perform will not change. But as a warrior... Do you say this because you have not yet reconciled yourself with your defeat? It was simply a new experience for me. One that is worth reliving.
Have you finished?
Hello, A. And greetings, those who have come to bear witness. I am Raiden Makoto. Makoto? I'm so I left a faint... There was no time, but everything happened. I should have been... Did you know? I had some... But I know... Don't look down on... It was with this here, but it is you.
The light turned into a seed?
The miracle tree that blesses the people, in this moment new to the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom. She who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh? Is it really? Eternity extends time into infinity. Dreams illuminate each moment within. When both shine in unison, the sacred Sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly principles. Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead. My only regret is that I cannot witness Inazuma's future, nor can I walk this journey with you. Do you know, I am so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred Sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new. What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time, it really is goodbye, eh? Goodbye, Makoto.
So the A of the present planted the sick, no matter what you make.
All of this is eternity is a concept intimate.
A place where perhaps that is the... And yet, that sense of disorder...
I don't...
Well...
I know what you mean. Without the sacred Sakura...
I know you've always perceived there was something special about the sacred Sakura. But to me, it has always been there. You've tried in the past...
No.
The sacred Sakura...
Now...
I'm joking. And obviously, it's fair to say that very little time passed between the traveler, if I'm guessing correctly. You were repeating your wishes to yourself. At that time, I could sense A's whereabouts. Suffice to say, fortunately, your will was strong enough that the turbulence, the flow of...
Does that mean it wasn't by chance that we ended up at the final duel? We were always meant to be there?
I thought, but my first thought, but... You two have...
A?
My body has fully recovered.
Always thrilled to hear you're in good health. After all,
I only heard her voice. I have to say, it's all thanks to her that Inazuma lived to see this day. I just planted a seed.
Yeah, it was thanks to everything you did that you got to see her again.
Thank you.
Today at Makoto and you...
It's rare to hear such comforting words.
Oh, come...
Makoto-san...
Great minds think alike, I wonder... Does that qualify me to maybe? Actually, no. Forget that.
We will have to end the frivolities there. The Shogun and I will closely review the Inazuma of today to find out where... After that...
Really?
I am no longer pursuing an eternity defined by stasis. In which case, I don't doubt that many challenge I'm looking for...
Lightning Flash! A reward on the road. Take this!
So, Sucrose, you need to be careful. Once I opened it, oh, it let out a stench that could wake the dead.
No, this...
Hey, Timaeus! What are you chatting about? And who might this be?
Oh, hello.
Hi. Huh? My...
That's okay.
Hey, aren't you... I've heard so much...
Never.
Sucrose
A straight?
Yes.
Huh? A package from an...
There wasn't anything... I think I've... No.
Oh.
No.
It's called Genius Invocation TCG.
Genius Invocation TCG! Yeah, we didn't know it at...
That's right. It starts with a... It turns out, after being... Huh?
No. Well...
Oh?
Well...
Oh, right! And since it's a game from Sumeru, who knows? Playing it might... Okay, fine. Although...
But, if you'd like to learn the rules of Genius Invocation TCG, yep, that's trying to learn the...
Understood. To be honest...
Well, what do we...
Welcome to the Cat's Tail. Oh, and Sucrose the I'm afraid I've already...
Don't worry, Margaret. Sucrose. Oh, actually, Margaret.
Genius invoke... You see, more... Speaking of which... You know Prince. This is... My mistake. So it seems I haven't introduced...
I'm afraid I must correct you there, ma'am. The average player is...
Wow!
How can you use such... Oh? What?
Seriously, how can he get all of...
Yes, it was...
So...
And though I'd love to
Oh,
I'm sorry, but from the day I met the mighty card master...
If Prince is...
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Huh. Why? Seriously.
What can I say? Anyway,
Oh, you know...
Prince speaks...
Could it really?
Sure, why not? Shuyan.
Oh.
Ooh, Okay, let's go through the rules. Yes? You should have built a deck. You know. What's with the blank stairs? Come on. Don't tell me you came to learn Genius Invocation.
That's right. We have some
yeah. Okay, let me think. Oh, that reminds me. A few days ago when I was closing up for the night, I noticed a customer had left a couple of characters.
Are you sure that...
It's already been a few days and he still hasn't come... Oh, okay, yeah, I got them here with me. You know. All right, so now we have... Yep. So, are you ready to start? All right, then... Welcome to the world of Genius Invocation. Simply put, this is a game where you control character cards to duke it out with your... Once you've defeated all of your opponent's Now then, you're gonna need a character on the...
Let's go.
First, we roll 8 up... These dice correspond to elemental energy. We'll be spending these dice to perform... Once the roll phase is over, you'll enter the action phase, during the action phase, you can spend elemental dice to perform various acts. Of course, the most common action is to... Not bad. During the action phase, both sides will take turns after you use a skill to attack your... And as you can see, once the enemy... Now, these are Omni-Element dice. They can be spent on any... So, we're gonna use them to... But the game... After you end... And once everyone chooses... All right! Here we... And a fresh new round means time to roll the dice again. That's how we're gonna get the elemental energy we need, after all. Ooh, that's some terrible luck. Well, there's no. But don't worry. Situations like these are why once per round, you can select all the dice that you don't like and re-roll. When the action phase begins, the player who first chose end round this means that since you finished first the last round, alrighty then. Let's each time you use a skill. Once Diluc's energy is full, he can use a powerful. Never mind. Diluc's normal attack only needs 1 pyro die and 2 other dice of any type. In any case, your normal attack needs fewer pyro dice than your elemental skill. Now we have 3 energy plus. It's time to use.
Time for retribution!
In an actual game. Next up, it's time for your it seems like any move by Kai is gonna cost quite a lot of. When you deal cryo.
Freeze!
Good! Now our opponent is affected by cryo. Different types of an elemental at the moment. Oh, that reminds me. Normally, we can only use the active. Now, if we want to use the skills of our standby character, well, in this case, we'll have. You can spend 1 elemental die of any kind to switch a standby character to the.
Let's finish this, swiftly.
Switching characters is an action. Most skills can only target the active. Alright then, now that. Because the opponent is already when triggered, this will allow you to. Alright! Next up, these cards are all. Each time a match starts, you have to draw 5 action cards to form your. Uh-oh. Looks like we don't have any elemental dice we can spend to make an attack. Seriously? We still don't have any usable well, never mind. Even in cases like this, we can still attack. Don't underestimate action cards. They can grant all kinds of support and buffs. So playing this action card will require 2 of these. See the symbol? Yeah, that means you'll need to play elemental dice of the same type. Some other cards will cost you these instead. The cost requirements for these are much. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, though. For now. So, playing an action card from your hand is a form of fast action. Simply put. You could continue to, but wait. D-Luke's elemental skill costs 3 pyro dice, and well, not a problem. This is where by discarding 1 card from your hand, you can convert 1 elemental die into the element of your current, and this card isn't useful right now. Sometimes, you won't be able to perform any actions you want to because you didn't roll the elemental dice, you ingenious invocation, TCG. Keeping up a constant flow of combat is much more in this case, well, just like playing cards from your hand. Come on, hurry up! Use elemental... Well, would you... Because you have the white-iron greatsword equipped, Searing Onslaught will deal 1 extra damage! Now comes the final part! Hoo-yeah! At this time, we can select any number of cards in our hand to shuffle back into the draw pile, and then draw the same... Once you have confirmed any adjustments you wish to make to your starting hand, both players have to select their starting active... Oh boy! This one's a real dude. Let's see how you do this time. Remember, start by selecting your initial starting character.
This will be interesting.
Hey, look at you! You sure are getting the hang of these rolls. You can preview your opponent's actions. I mean, that is to say... Check it out! So here's where you can see all your opponent's intentions for this, all your opponent's intended actions for the round. Reference this to... Well then, that's...
Freeze!
Let's finish this, swiftly.
Ready when you are.
Wait. Every time you hit an end phase, you get to draw 2 cards. Remember, you have to make use of both your elemental...
Freeze!
Let's finish this, swiftly.
All right, cool. Those are the basics. Did you get all that? Well, we just played Genius Invocate, but although
That was quite the detailed explanation.
What? Oh, when did you?
I stepped in while you were in the middle of your explanation. I hope I didn't dampen the mood.
You snuck in without making a sound. Anyway.
The Cat's Tail is a player in Mondstadt's alcohol. I'm here today.
Too bad she.
Never mind, it's...
Wait. This card? It's D-Luke's character card.
Although I have
A customer left a.
Oh? Eye patch?
Gah.
Don't worry.
So, what about the D-Luke character?
I don't mind. It's...
I didn't expect D-Luke to be familiar with Genius Invocate.
The game has been catching on lately. It's hard to go anywhere without hearing it mentioned. I was hoping. It's getting late. And someone has some explaining to do. Good. Then I'll take my...
You know where the door is. Don't let the door hit ya where Lord Barbados split ya. Uh-oh. Guard captain.
I hope, well, no.
But, in order to play an official remember...
Then, let's use my cards. These, now, it looks like we each have the Kaya, D-Luke, and Sucro's character cards. So why don't we have our first duel? Take your time. Ready for our duel? All right,
Unlike the adventure challenge you tried in a duel, your opponent can also use action cards, and those at the same time.
This will be interesting.
Stand clear! I want to help.
This will be interesting.
I can do it. Stand clear.
Let's finish this, swiftly.
Darn. I didn't factor that into the equation.
Ready when you are.
Dodge this!
My research. Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
Don't get frostbite.
I can do it.
Let's go.
I can do it.
There can be no excuse for defeat.
I can't believe I lost when we had the exact same character card. Every decision is a difficult.
That's not how the rule.
Oh, I am. But it was a fun match.
Paimon didn't.
Oh, it's like that with my research.
Playing cards is no.
But
a losing. Besides, Sucrose, you're already.
Thank you.
Good. Having fun.
Oh, definitely.
All right. I think you should. Burning.
I see. So you have now grasped the rules?
That's right. The Traveler's
Sobering words from Prince there. But I'm afraid he's right. To become official players Yes, basically.
So...
I agree. Although...
Same way...
A well-trained Sucrose. Oh yes, my goodness. Completely slipped my mind. I'm lucky to have Prince here to remind me. Everyone who wants to start playing Genius Invocation TCG is entitled to claim a free Casket of Tome.
Oh, Tamae's mentioned...
Oh, that's right! So the Casket of... Oh! Paimon can guess what you're gonna...
That would mean an...
Darn! What a letdown. All right.
All probably for the best. Okay, so go and...
But even for the
Excellent plan.
Hello, you three. Ah, I see you're...
So this is a...
That's right.
Yeah, well...
True. So I'm glad that these... You're not wrong.
All right. In that case, thanks.
I'll post a commission at the Adventurers Guild.
Ever seen one of these?
Lightning flash!
Is this an answer from this world?
I suppose this will do.
This thing is fun!
Who put all these things here?
Better than nothing.
This one's a fighter.
Take this!
We'll need more where that came from.
Let's dance. Let the show begin.
I still have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back?
Lightning slash!
I'll protect us.
Ever seen one of these? This'll pack a punch.
Lightning slash!
Let's dance.
Better than nothing.
should really...
Take this!
Ever seen one of these?
This is a new one.
Better than nothing.
Verdict is...
This'll pack a punch.
Burn!
Let the show begin.
We'll need more where that came from.
Lightning flash! Verdict is...
Ever seen one of these?
Let the show begin. La, 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 la.
I suppose this will do.
dance!
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big...
Take a rest while I go back.